Good morning and welcome back to Kolonia in the old Polish farm. It's the end of October now. Let's turn the light on. We're up at 7 and it's getting getting light, starting to get light. I'm still drinking the Members Mark coffee from Sam's Club. Which is, it's good. I think I said in the last episode, it's good serviceable coffee. I mean, you get about 3 times as many beans buying this for the same cost as you would of, say, Black Rifle. So once in a while you gotta be sane, or should you say it the other way, once in a while you gotta treat yourself to something really good. Oh, that's a door. There we go. Just gotta get closer to it. We got rain in the forecast, so let's check that out here. Let's see. Around noon for 3 hours, which means it's probably a good 4 hours. That's gonna take up a good chunk of our daylight, which is not great. It's just starting to get light now. We've got quite a bit of work to do. Oh, was it off? Yeah. There are some grass contracts available, which I would like to get to. I don't know if they'll be here next month. This needs to get washed up, maybe a little maintenance done, and taken back over to the other farm and stored inside for the winter. Check the cows here. Yeah. It's just not enough. Let's see. Look through here quickly. I think I got a few that are at 80%. I got 4 that are 6 months old, and I got 4 calves, 8 calves. Yeah. And they could use more feed because, well, yeah, they could always use more feed. I'm gonna have to take some time, maybe off camera, to do a bunch, try and get ahead of the game a little bit. Honey slow, bees are quiet. We got canola growing over here. That grass is not ready yet. We got wheat growing in here. Did I weed this? Let me pull up field info. Yeah, it's not fertilized at all, though. So what it should do is spread digestate on that. Or manure, but manure, well, we probably have more manure than we can run through the biogas plant. I could probably put manure down on that. And then digestate for a second fertilizer stake. You can do them back to back, I think. You can get away with that. Well, I'm like 25 liters shy of a full thing of milk, so let's just do something else for a little while. Then we'll get a full one. We're going to take the dairy products to the market at the beginning of November. I kind of tried to shift to just doing that trip with the truck once a month. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it seems like, you know, every day the episode's starting out the same way, which I don't know. You tell me if you get tired of me going and getting a cup of coffee. Just kind of how we started. Of course, I guess you're not going to really grab new audience when that's like, what? This moron's playing a farming game and he's standing in the kitchen drinking a cup of coffee. Let's see, 300, that's not bad. Not bad at all. What, 380 euros to repair it? Okay, so let's think about what we need to do today. It would be good to get that field fertilized. We can do manure or digestate or slurry. Digestate probably preferred. Manure is probably a good option too. We're gonna do feed at some point. Take milk. Drill the other field with wheat. We gotta mulch that field. We gotta plow that other field. We've got a couple of fields over here we need to cultivate. There's quite a bit to be done. Silage we could bring over from the other farm. And then contracts on top of that. That's a lot. Let's take this over to the other farm. Would it be crazy to try and go that way? I think so. What do we drive back here with? We could bring the wheel loader with another load of silage. Last episode I finished picking all the stones, I think. Picking all the stones off that field. It did get dark on me. Doing it by the work lights on the Ursus. And I'm getting quite a pile of stones over here. I'm gonna have to start figuring out what am I gonna do with all the stones. I can go sell them, I just need to identify what's the best trailer I have to do that. So we want to put this inside. Can, yeah. So go ahead. Park that there. Come in from this side. Morning cows. That light turned off. Open this gate. And yeah. Right around got the stone. So this is ready to be drilled. We're gonna put wheat in here today. Probably sooner the better, right? Because we got to get it rolled and weeded. Well, we won't need to weed it. We got to get it rolled before first growth, which would be tomorrow. So we got to get it seeded and rolled today. Hopefully it'll be a little easier than the last one, the other field. Okay, so we're just gonna, for general purpose, throw bales in here to feed these guys. Or I should say gals, they're dairy cows. And for whatever reason, you gotta kind of work away. And then you can close it. Might as well throw some straw in here too. Keep the bedding fresh. Yep, I knew it was going to be a bale too far. But my OCD, I wanted to take 3 off of the 3 off the stack, so the little stack was evenish. Oh, dang it. Let's see. We could need the plow. I'm gonna take the wheel loader back. Do I have solid in it already? No. Sometimes it's hard to get these buckets 100% full. Oh, making a mess of things. There we go. Is that 2,400? Quite a bit. Probably once it starts raining, while it's raining, we could mix feed for the cows with the other cow barn. There's a lot of things we can do. We can spread the manure in the rain. That'd be alright too. Do I want to go down the street with this or in the gate? I'm not sure. I think what I probably need to do is get on drilling the wheat field before the rainstorm, and then afterwards that's when I can try and get it roll. Get a worker to help would be nice. last time. What that does for us is we just have silage available over here to make feed for the cows. Let's see, we'll put this out of the way. Oh, we can use this to fill a manure spreader. Be a lot quicker than using the shovel on the front of the T25 front loader. But that could be a little bit later. Oh, I hear the bees now. I guess maybe it's just too early. Before it's still a little too cold. All right. Seed drill. Oh, the Z-Tor's back here. Well, where's the bicycle? The bicycle's at the biogas plant. Over by the seed here. Put a couple more bags in. I don't know which way I looked. I think I probably looked over the other shoulder, didn't I? Better get over there and start drilling, right? Before the rain comes around noon. Or was it 10? I don't even remember. If it's 10, we're in trouble. Sometimes I enjoy playing at the 6x speed. It puts a little more pressure on you. I can't understand the 1x speed. Playing in real time, it just seems, you know, your day-night cycles will end up lasting forever. I guess you can just speed through time. I don't know. Doesn't do it for me. Problem is, I got a long ways to go get seed to fill this back up. So we're going to go anti-clockwise, it looks like. I'm going to start right here in this corner. Start putting in wheat. sure what to do with the other field. Probably do sunflowers in it, maybe. I'm gonna turn the lights on here. Looking to maybe try and get it set up so a worker could take over. Probably should be using the Ursus for this because it's got more oomph than this. It seems to bog down sometimes. I got a lot of other stuff to do. I could get that mulching done. Maybe. Or did I mulch it already? No, I don't think I have. I gotta look now. I don't even remember. Oh, it looks mulched.
Dreams keep flying away. A song we're far beyond. Keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. There's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. Goddamn feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. Goddamn feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon.
It's 11:30 now. I can't believe I pulled it off. I figured I'd run out of seed or something would deter me from getting this done before it started raining. I couldn't remember what time it was supposed to start. But yeah, we got it. I had considered hiring a worker to help me out, but when I was asking about the other day, people had problems with workers in that field, like down behind the construction site by the other farm. Someone mentioned that the workers don't lift the Isaria seed drill, which that could be the explanation for it. I thought that the worker rolling the field messed up too, but I don't know. Actually, yeah, he did. So I don't know. I ended up just doing it all myself. I got it done before it started raining, so that's okay. While I was doing that, I noticed there was a great demand at Targ. I'm going to check to see what that's for. I think we should be able to take up a tank of milk to the dairy also. That should be done by now. There the rain starts. Look at that. That was perfect. Got done what we needed to do before the rain. So now we just have time to work on stuff. In preparation for doing the rolling once the rain stops. Let's see, feed, manure are all things we could be working on. So let me check, see what, if I can figure out what they had a great demand for. So here in the price, we're looking for a blue icon on the right side. There it was. Targ canola oil. Not something we have. Let me run this up. Grab some lunch. I think I'll fertilize the field first. I can always feed the cows off camera at the end of the day. You've seen me mix it up quite a few times, so we'll put that on the back burner. Butters and a cheese so far. Let's see if we get any more by tomorrow. backing. Alright, we'll go in and grab some lunch, and then I think we'll pull off the trailer with the bales on it so we can get the manure spreader out, fill it up, get that field fertilized. See you after lunch. Alright, well it's turned 1 o'clock, so let's get out there. Let me look at the weather here real quick, double check, see what's going on. So is it actually going to start or stop sooner than I thought? No, I think it's still the same. Okay. Let me check on the used equipment real quick. So yeah, this Volvo kind of log crane transporter. I was looking at that and I was thinking, I'll talk while we walk. I was thinking maybe we should do some logging. I could afford that, but it'd take me down to about 8,000 euros, and then I wouldn't have enough to buy any forest ground to log. So yeah, I don't know. I'd ask you for your thoughts and your input on it. The thing being, that's probably the first piece of used equipment that's going to disappear, so by the time I hear back from you, it'll already be gone. So we're going to get the manure spreader out, so let me strap these bales down. So we'll try and minimize the amount of time that we have that bale trailer out in the rain. I don't. Ow. We might barely just get this field fertilized, actually. Oh my. I really don't have the turning radius I was thinking I was going to get away with here. Okay, we're over here ready to pull it right back in. Let's get that manure spreader. Probably not going to have any better luck with this, am I? Oh, got nothing on here. Wow. Park it right here. We'll use the wheel loader to load it up. Let's get this out of the rain. Past it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, wheel loader. I anticipate the rain's probably going to stop around 2:30. don't even remember what the capacity of this thing was. I just know that we spent a lot of time going back and forth with T25 because it's what, 700 liters at a time. This is quite a bit more. Yeah, there is a lot of solid manure here. Matter of fact, the biogas plant could probably take another shipment. I think there's space for a lot more. Don't want to dump it on the ground. Okay, there we go. Not even 2 shovels full. Probably need some more in there though, I think. Since it's so dark with the rain and everything, I will try and turn the work lights on so I can see a little better. I can't remember the spread width on this to save my life. I don't think it's much beyond the size of the vehicle, so we'll try this. Yeah, it's not at all. I don't think we're even getting all the way to the edge. What's he got growing? He's got weeds in there, so I can turn around there without too much concern. So we'll just run off the end of the field, I think. And I'm not going to get good coverage, I don't think. I'm going to have some spots. I'll see if I can come back and get those later, maybe. Gotta try and do a little better job, I think. It's like just no overlap whatsoever, or no gap whatsoever. It kind of goes almost all the way to it. I suppose if it's not 100%, it doesn't really matter that much. Do the best we can, right? the manure into the manure spreader, and I didn't even notice the rain stopped. I was so focused. So we got just a little bit to go. I guess since I put enough in here, I'll be anal enough to go around and try and pick up all the bits that we missed. I'll run up kind of like a headland along this side, slipping past the bush, because when we went around the tree we missed a bit, and there's a couple other spots too. Won't hurt nothing. We got plenty of manure. Get this edge good that I didn't get because I wasn't far enough over. So it doesn't go much beyond the width of the tool because it is such a small manure spreader. Try not to waste it. Maybe that I overspread fertilizer from somewhere else. That's why that edge on the farm side, so that's that east. Yeah, some of this is not going to take it. That I just drove over that. It didn't want to take it, right? So it could be that this is, maybe not. Was a cornfield, so it could be that that was something that I don't know, where we drove over the crop, so it's already fertilized. I don't know. It's possible. All right, that's. Let me drive over this one last time. I don't think it's going to take the... Yeah, it's not. Okay, so the rain stopped. That means that we want to get over and roll. So I'm just going to park this here. I can get past that. I want to grab this. Drop that trailer off. I'm going to have a lot of stuff to move around and clean up when I'm done. Before we go to bed, we'll try and put everything where it should be. So we know where to find it tomorrow, right? The roller up. I don't know which shoulder I let go of. But I think we're going to be fighting daylight now. It's what? 4? No, it's not even. I imagine this is going to take a couple hours. A couple hours to... We got the nurses now, so maybe we can get it done a little quicker. It'd be nice to get some fertilizing done on on this field over here too. I think what I'll do is I'll grab Big Blue and we can do digestate perhaps. I guess we don't have to use Big Blue for digestate, do we? We can use this. Turn them all on. What I don't like about the rolling is it's hard to see where you've been. There is a slight color change, but when you're doing it at night when it's dark like this, it makes it a lot harder, which is why I kind of like to have a worker do it. But man, when I had him doing it in that other field, he was just screwing it all kinds of up. So I don't know if I'm gonna try and do this myself or if I can put a worker on it. And then try and clean it up afterwards. What I ended up doing on the other field. Maybe I will. Because that way maybe we can get something else done. Because this is going to take a while. It's a pretty good sized field. If I get a couple of rounds in, service has me. Maybe I can turn it over to a worker. I can go do something else. See where we've been. Yeah, you can see it if you get the right angle. Get the correct angle, you can kind of see where you've been. Sometimes it's not as apparent. You can see it in front of us, not so much behind us.
Do you know where secrets go? 'Cause I've forgotten mine. They've slipped out of my control, and you know where they hide. Your love's a little heavy, you're touching me already, and it's working up my nerves. You should probably forget me, 'cause I'm terrified you'll get me when I'm at my worst. It's not too late to let you know that you're in love with a ghost. So run! Pack up your bags and run. Once you see the truth, you'll be over it. Run! And when it's all said and done, you just gotta run. I could whisper sweeter things, and back to me you'd crawl. Puppet hear your love for strings, but it's not love at all. My ego's still providing, I'm not the one who's driving, but I can't find the brakes. Yeah, girl, there's no denying that even though I'm trying, I'm your next mistake. I'm falling in deep, you should take me at my word. It's not too late to let you know that you're in love with a ghost. So run! Pack up your bags and run. Once you see the truth, you'll be over it. Run. And when it's all said and done, run. You know you gotta, you know you gotta, you know you gotta run. Run. You know you gotta run. You just gotta run. You just gotta run.
Okay, we're laying the digestate down. I double checked after I put that first pass down just to make sure that it was actually going to take a fertilizing state, because like normally you can't just fertilize 2 times and be done. But if they're different actions, so the fact that we put down manure first and it changed the ground state, then you can get away with doing like slurry after that, or even I think mineral fertilizer after that, as long as it's not the exact same process and it does do like a change of ground state, you can get away with it. I don't know if you can put down granular fertilizer first and then do manure or digestate or slurry after that, but anyway, we're getting away with it. So I did end up putting a worker on the rolling, and I think I'm probably gonna regret it. As soon as I hopped out and looked at what he was doing, he was going on a angle and then straightened out and stuff, so I'm not sure what he's gonna end up doing. I'm probably gonna have to go back there and clean it up. I was convinced before that it wasn't just the Isaria cedar that the workers were doing weird stuff with. I swear I'd seen the guy with the roller doing the same thing in the field just to my south. So we're finishing up with the digestate now. When I ran over, I took a little bit of slurry that was in the tank. I didn't want to put any more in because I was afraid it was gonna like be more than I could put into the biogas plant, and I wanted to use digestate on this over here. So yeah, we're done now. Yeah, I did not want it to mess that up. And then we also had to do a little bit of work on the Big Blue, the Yamsi, because man, it was in the red on the maintenance, so we had to do a little bit of that as well. But we got it all done. The worker's supposedly done with the rolling. I'm gonna have to go over and double check that, but I think we're close now. Not daylight left or anything. I don't know if I'm gonna mix up feed tonight. I think I'm just gonna work on putting things away and stuff. So we'll get the splash plate off. We'll park this here. I think I'll park Big Blue over here and call it a night. I might have a couple of things I want to try and put away, put inside. But for the most part, I think we're done for this one. So I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Kolonia at the old Polish farm. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. And if you don't subscribe yet, why not? don't cost nothing. See you next time.
PlayStation.
Okay, so I'm over in the field where I had the worker rolling for me. And just to show you that I'm not completely crazy, show you the map. He didn't do a good job at all. So take a look at that. See all the parts that he missed? So I don't know what the heck he was doing, but I've got to try and clean it up myself. And I can't see nothing. It's too dark.